Evariste Ndayishimiye, the President of the Republic of Burundi.
Excellences, Monsieur Samuel William Ruto, Président de la République du Kenya, Excellences, Monsieur le Président de l'Union africaine et Président de la Mauritanie, Excellences, Monsieur le Président de la Banque mondiale, Excellences, Monsieur le chef d'État et de gouvernement, Excellences, distingués invités, Mesdames, Messieurs, permettez-moi de commencer mon discours en rendant gloire à Dieu qui nous a permis de nous retrouver dans cette belle ville de Nairobi et d'adresser mes remerciements à mon homologue et frère William Ruto pour l'accueil chaleureux et fraternel qui nous a été réservé depuis notre arrivée. Excellences, Mesdames, Messieurs, à l'instar d'autres pays, le Burundi se doit de redresser la tendance pour améliorer les conditions de vie des Burundais qui reflètent les inégalités sociales, d'opérer une transformation économique de manière à augmenter et diversifier la production sans entraver l'équilibre écologique, de maîtriser la démographie galopante et de pallier aux effets du changement climatique. Le peuple burundais s'est donné un pari de l'émergence en déjà 16 ans à travers sa nouvelle vision d'un Burundi émergent en 2040
in Burundi
développé en
and
2060.
was developed in 2000. The Burundi people have also, beginning with the young, have also started fighting against and are looking towards sustainable development. So it is in this light that Burundi rejoices to be accounted amongst the partners, amongst whom, in particular, the World Bank. So the Burundi greatly appreciates the intervention of the World Bank over the years, the socio-economic growth. Now, the financing and to have sustainable impact in the energy sector, economy, the environment, education, health, community development, infrastructures for transport and social development, context where our economy had been touched by shocks and whose effect COVID-19, the Ukrainian conflict, the world fiscal condition, climate changes, and to all this we can add the sanctions that Burundi has known since 2015. Now in 2023, this year was particularly marked by some slight improvement in our economic development and in the service sectors, the putting in place of social infrastructure, and also abundant agricultural production, thanks to the cooperation that was lent to allocation that improved to the different sectors. Now, this effect also had in the improvement of performance in Burundi that is also seen in that improved for the 2022-2023 fiscal calendar, and which has been improved as we move to 2023-2024. This performance on our capacity also comes from the efforts and the reforms that have been initiated by the government, and especially in the summit meeting that enabled us to follow up on the projects and also the strengthening of dialogue between the government and partners using the national strategy in the development cooperation, the strengthening of the budgetary discipline in state institutions, and also microeconomic reforms as part of our achievements. In the case of certain projects, I would cite the dynamic coordinating team for projects and also the diligence, the communities that also were also part of this team, and also in terms of fertilizers that we have had and seeds, and also the putting in place basic social infrastructure, and also integrated community development projects. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, with the new gap that Burundi has fixed, priorities that my country is looking at as we take part in IDA 21, and environment health in face of climate change, and such, especially on reforms in terms of economic governance and statistics, as well as development of important
l'industrie minière, le tourisme, l'énergie et les infrastructures. Excellences, Mesdames, Messieurs, à une situation exceptionnelle, il faut des moyens.
Ladies and gentlemen, in such an exceptional context, we have also been able to know that our tools in the industry are sometimes obsolete, and this also has an impact on production, and also the need for social economic integration, the effects of climate change in particular, and especially the rise of Lake Tanganyika waters. We have had floods as well. These all lead me to advocate positively for aid
pour le financement de la stratégie nationale de réintégration socio-économique durable des personnes sinistrées récemment
people who have been affected, and this includes a project of retention of human labor. So we are confident the investments and the actions that are foreseen in the priority areas that we have identified that are in coherence with our 2024-25 vision and the objectives of development that allow for transformation in the continent will find favor with our technical and financial partners, with the World Bank, and also as we look to have economic growth. I'd like to end and as I express our thanks to the efforts of our leaders, and also reaffirm the commitment of Burundi to play its role to ensure resilient and inclusive growth. I thank you all for lending me your ears.